Hello students, welcome to the second part of video lecture for the first chapter of hydraulic machine and fluid power. Here in this video, I am going to elaborate the first chapter as hydraulic turbine. Before study about hydraulic turbine, we have to need the concept of a hydroelectric power plant. As the name indicates that hydroelectric means what? Hydro means water, electric means electrical energy. So the hydraulic energy is converted into electrical energy. What is power plant? Power plant means this is the area or place where we are going to produce the electrical energy from hydraulic energy. In a hydroelectric power plant, we are going to produce the electrical energy from hydraulic energy of water by means of turbine unit. So how we are getting the electrical energy from hydraulic energy? First of all, the water enters into the turbine unit, where in earlier case we have studied about turbine. So there the water energy is converted into mechanical energy from the outlet shaft of the turbine unit. Now the shaft of turbine unit is coupled with the generator unit. So while the mechanical power is obtained from the turbine shaft, that will be converted into electrical energy by means of a generator. This electrical energy is provided to the substation for supply of electrical energy to that of the population. So what are the basic parts of a hydroelectric power plant? In a hydroelectric power plant, we are having the following components like dam, penstock attached with nozzle, surge tank, turbine unit, power station, control gates. First of all, we have to know that what is a dam. Dam is the place where we are going to collect the water from different catchment areas. Catchment areas means what? We are going to store the water. There are different areas like rivers, ponds, different canals are there. So what we are going to done there? We have to allow the water to flow into the dam. Inside the dam, we are going to store the energy of water. Now, there is a pipe that is known as a penstock. The pipe is attached at its one end to the dam, another end with the turbine unit. This arrow mark suggesting that the liquid from the dam entering inside the penstock. At the end of penstock, we can use a nozzle, or simply that water may be provided to the inlet of the turbine unit. If the nozzle is used at the outlet of the penstock, then we are converting the energy of water into kinetic energy. That kinetic energy of water will be delivered to that of the blade of turbine unit. What is a turbine unit? As shown in the animation figure, we are having a turbine unit is having a shaft having a runner. The runner is attached with the blades. The output of shaft is connected to the generator shaft through coupling. First of all, the water from the dam enters into the penstock. Now the penstock provides the water to that of the casing of the turbine unit. Now the casing through which the water enters upon the or striking upon the blades of the runner. Due to the movement of the blade, the runner trying to rotate the shaft, and we are getting the mechanical energy, and that mechanical energy is coupled with the generator shaft. Now by means of generator unit we are going to produce the electrical power. And now this symbol showing you that the electrical energy is already obtained from the mechanical energy by the output of shaft. There is a surge tank is provided with the penstock. The main function of surge tank is to supply the extra amount of water during the emergency period or during the scarcity of water required by the turbine unit, while the demand at the output shaft increases. Also, it stores the water during the flow of water in the penstock. There is a draft tube. The draft tube main function is that while at the outlet of turbine unit, if the pressure energy of liquid is less than the atmosphere pressure, we are going to increase the pressure of water to more than that of the atmosphere pressure. Thereby we are dragging the water from the outlet of turbine to that of the ground level. Tail race means what? That is the ground level where we are going to install the turbine unit. This tail race water also will be connected to the dam. After the water striking in the turbine unit, the water is collected to the tail race level, that is the bottom level of the casing, and this tail race water will be collected to the that is your dam unit. In this way we are converting water energy into electrical energy. So while we are going to convert the hydraulic energy into mechanical energy of water, we are going to study a turbine unit. So what do we mean by a turbine? Turbine means what? It is a turbo machine. Turbo machine means what? It is the machine which consists of a runner. This circular part is known as a runner. The hole is for the shaft. The shaft is provided in this hole. This circular part is known as your runner. Upon the runner, these are the blades, vanes or buckets. These are the blades are mounted upon the runner. The runner is a circular disc, and upon the circular disc the blades are mounted. These blades are used in a Pelton turbine. In latter case we will going for different types of turbine unit. So a turbine is nothing but it is a turbo machine which at least one moving part called rotor assembly, which is a shaft or drum with blades attached. The moving fluid acts on the blades so that they move and impart the rotational energy to the rotor. Earlier the example are windmills and water wheels. We are having different types of turbine unit where there is a runner part. The circular disc is known as a runner part. The runner part is having a hole. Inside the hole we are going to put the shaft, and the runner outer surface is fixed with the buckets or blades. This is the turbine unit. In a Kaplan turbine unit, we are having a runner, that is your hub. Upon this, these are the blades are mounted. According to different types of turbine, the blades are of different design. The blades may be curved, may be of hemispherical shape, may be bucket shape. So as we are going to study about different types of turbine unit, during that time we'll go for different types of study of blades. Next, we have to know that what are the different types of turbine units are there. Basically, we are going to categorize the turbine unit into according to the energy available at inlet of turbine, according to the head available at the inlet of turbine, according to the direction of flow of water, according to the specific speed of the turbine. If we are considering that according to the energy available at the inlet, we are having impulse turbine and reaction turbine. Impulse means what? Impulse means that is the rate of change of force. That is, what is the amount of force exerted upon the body to that of the application of time or time duration. In case of impulse turbine, the energy of water available is known as your kinetic energy. We are going to use a nozzle. Nozzle means a gradually decreasing of area of mechanical device which is used at the outlet of penstock and whose function is to convert the hydraulic energy into kinetic energy. So in this way, the kinetic energy if available at the inlet of turbine, then that is known as impulse turbine. Then what is reaction turbine? In case of reaction turbine, there is no use of nozzle. The water which is collected or which is flowing through the penstock is directly impacting upon the runner of the turbine section. While there are two types of energy, kinetic energy and pressure energy is with the water. So during this time, the type of turbine is known as a reaction turbine. Next, according to the head, high head turbine, medium head turbine and low head turbine. High head turbine means what? The dam of the turbine unit is at a height of 250 to 1800 meter. So if the height of water or the penstock is providing the water at a height of 250 to 1800 meter, during that time the type of turbine is known as your high head turbine. Medium head turbine. Medium head turbine means the height through which the water enters the turbine unit is in between 50 meter to 250 meter. Low head turbine means what? This is the level of water, this is the height of water, or this is the penstock which is at a distance of 50 meter above the turbine unit. Then that is known as a low head turbine. So according to the energy available at the inlet, that is known as your kinetic energy, then that is your impulse turbine. And according to the energy available at the outlet, we are having kinetic energy and pressure energy, then that is known as your reaction turbine. In the next class, we will go through the classification of the turbine in detail.